Now today we'll discuss the different types of energy conversion. Now till now we have just come to know what are the different types of energy, and we know, let me just discuss the classification of energy once again. Thus you can remember all the types of energy available. Now initially the energy was classified as mechanical energy, right? Initially, it was classified as mechanical energy and the other forms of energies. The other forms of energies were, the first one I should mention, the heat energy, right? Next one should be the chemical energy. Third one I'm just mentioning, the sound energy. Then the electrical energy. Oh, yes, hello. Yeah, very good morning. What happened? Hmm. Then password is the passcode I have already given in the group. Okay. Oh my god. Just wait. Okay. So still now we have written here up to electrical energy. After that, the light energy, and the final one, that is the nuclear energy. In the mechanical energy, there are two further classification is there. One is the potential energy and another is the kinetic energy. This is the recall we are doing here. So here is the classification of energy. Initially the energies are classified in mechanical energy. The mechanical energy, that means whatever the energy possessed by an object with respect to its state or with respect to its position. If the object is placed at a particular height, so in that case it should have some potential energy. Okay, but whenever the object is moving with some speed, it should have some kinetic energy. Okay, up to that whether it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, potential energy, you can give some example. Suppose you are having a ball in your hand and you are just putting that ball at a particular height, suppose at the roof of your house. So at that height the ball is having some potential to do some work. Okay, so that is the potential energy stored in that ball with respect to its position. Okay, but whenever the ball is rolling, whenever it is moving with some velocity, it should have some kinetic energy. Okay, now this energy is further classified as a heat energy, chemical energy, sound energy, electrical, light and nuclear energy. What is the heat energy? Sorry. Now what is the heat energy? You can say that whenever you are burning any kind of substances in presence of oxygen, then whatever the heat energy you are getting after burning of that substance, here we are talking about that energy. Okay, suppose you are having a piece of paper, you are having some coal, or you are having some other petrochemical substances. Whenever you are burning them in presence of oxygen, they are producing the heat energy. Okay, Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now, chemical
Yes,
energy.
sir.
The chemical energy we can say, suppose in the case of automobiles, we are
Uh,
someone, yeah, just mute yourself, please, everyone. Birsha,
sorry, sir.
yeah. Now, for chemical energy, we can say it is not that,
Sorry.
yeah, any question?
Sorry, thanking.
Okay. So, in chemical energy, we are discussing about in the automobiles, the petrol, diesel, this kind of fuels they are using. After burning of the fuels, they are getting the mechanical energy. Thus, the automobiles can run on the roads, right? So, whatever the chemical energy caused by the petrol and the diesel, that is converted to the heat energy, or you can say they are being directly converted to the mechanical energy, right? So, this is the one type of chemical energy we can say. Otherwise, suppose we are eating foods, right? The food is treated like a chemical because whenever you are eating the food, that is being digested in your stomach, and that's why you are getting some energy to do some work, right? Suppose today morning you all have done your breakfast,
Yes, sir.
so that the food you have eaten, that will be digested in your stomach, and that's why you will get some energy. But whenever you will not have your food, or you will not have your breakfast, so in that case you will feel very much of weak, and you will not able to do the work sufficiently, right? So from the food we are getting the energy, and that is from chemical energy we are getting the heat energy. Okay, whenever the food is being digested, it is producing some of the heat energies as well. Okay, now sound energy. Now as I am talking, so obviously my vocal cord is vibrating, that's why it is producing some sound, right? And you can say that whenever any substance is vibrating, it will produce some sound. If I take some example like a guitar, it will have the strings, and whenever the strings are vibrating, they are producing some different tones of sound, right? Or suppose if I'm having a plate and I'm just hitting that plate by some other means, so obviously due to the vibration it will produce the sound. So whenever any of the object is vibrating, whatever the energy that is producing, that is known as a sound energy. So a vibrating object always have the sound energy. Okay, is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, electrical
Yes,
energy.
sir.
Electrical energy. What is electrical energy? Now, in electrical energy, you should understand that there are some batteries are available, right? These batteries are known as cells. Whenever the batteries are connected in a particular device, suppose if I'm talking about the wristwatch or the wall clock, whenever I will connect the battery, they will start running. That means they will be operated with the help of a battery, right? They will just do their function. That means the minute hand, the hour hand, the second hand, they will work whenever I will connect the battery to the clock. So electrical energy is a one type of energy that can be stored in a device that is known as a battery, and the electricity is produced in that case, that is a direct current. Okay, there are two kind of electricity we know. One is static electricity, another is dynamic electricity. Suppose you are having a plastic scale and you are just rubbing on your head, right? And after some time, if you're having a small pieces of paper, and whenever the scale is going very near to the pieces of paper, they will be attracted by the scale. right? Because the scale is some having the static charge. Okay, I'm just repeating that portion. In this case, we are discussing about the electrical energy.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
sorry, Smoother. I can't hear properly. I don't understand anything.
What's your name?
Sorry, it's hanging.
Yeah. How many RAM does your phone have? Birsha, how many? What is the capacity of
Sir,
your phone, or what's the configuration of your phone? Tell me.
sir,
Yes.
how can you give answer? I don't understand.
I know because of the network issue, I think you are not able to hear my voice clearly.
So we can do in Zoom app.
In Zoom, the network condition is more worse. Okay. Google Meet is best than the Zoom. Okay. Because in this case, the network problem is less than the Zoom. Okay. Don't worry, the total session is recorded. You can get the video later also. Okay. If you are not having a proper network connection, you can watch the video. I hope you will understand.
So you send it.
Yeah, obviously. Otherwise, what I will do with the video? I will obviously send in the group. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And in your phone, just uninstall the unused apps and application. Make the cache memory be free. Okay. So that the Google Meet, Zoom, that kind of apps can work. Okay. So everyone, further we are discussing about the electrical energy. There are two kind of electricity. One is static electricity, another is dynamic electricity. Okay. Whenever you are having a plastic scale and you are just rubbing with your hair, after some time you will see that the scale is having some property to attract very light objects. That means the scale can attract the small pieces of paper because the scale is having some static charge on that rubbed portion. Okay, that kind of electricity where the charge is static in nature and the charge cannot move, it is known as static electricity. Okay, now in dynamic electricity, actually the charge particles can move. Whatever the electricity we use at our home, this is known as dynamic electricity. Like the fan is working, we can charge our phone, we can see the TV, and all of the electronic gadgets can run because in this case the charge particle, that is electrons, can flow in a particular circuit. This is known as dynamic electricity. Okay, now I'm just giving some basic things that you can remember what is heat energy, what is chemical energy, what is sound, what is electrical energy. That's why I'm just giving some small introduction to them. Okay, you have already learned from the shared videos. So this is just a recall. Light energy is what? From the sunlight, whatever the energies we are able to obtain by which we can see the object surrounding, that is known as a light energy. Desha removed. Okay. Light energy, that means from the sunlight we are just getting the light energy. With the help of that energy we are able to see the surrounding objects nearby us. Right? So that energy is known as a light energy. Now about the light you will learn later also what is actually a light. We know that light is a one form of energy, and some of the scientists have also considered that light is a one type of electromagnetic wave. I will tell you about the light later. Whenever, um, I hope you guys are in class 7, right? So in class 8 or class 9, you will have the chapter of light. Here you can understand it very clearly. Up to that, do you have any question, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
okay.
No,
Now,
sir.
okay.
No,
Nu-
sir.
okay. Nuclear energy. What is nuclear energy? There are some radioactive substances are present in the south portion of India. There are some nuclear power plants are installed. In the nuclear power plants, there are the nuclear reactor. Okay, in nuclear reactor, some nuclear reactions are being done, and with the help of radioactive substances, these reactions are performed. These radioactive substances are uranium, that is having the configuration as 90 to 235, thorium or rubidium. In nuclear energy, what happens? In the presence of the radioactive substances, we are able to perform some nuclear reaction. From the nuclear reaction, we are getting the heat. With the help of the heat energy we are obtaining from the nuclear reaction, we are rotating the turbine. Okay, if you someday visit the thermal power station or a hydropower station, you will see that there is a big size turbine which is connected with the generator. If the turbine is rotating, the generator will also rotate, and that's why it is producing the electricity. Okay, with the help of this nuclear energy we are able to produce the electricity, and which is having very less cost. Okay, so that's why the electricity can be supplied to the rural areas as well as to the urban areas at a very low cost. Otherwise, the cost of production of the electricity will be high, and the cost of using the electrical energy will also be high, and the middle class people, they can't afford that. So the nuclear energy is a revolution in generating the electricity in the modern world. Okay. So these are the basic introduction that I have given. Now we'll just go for the conversion. Okay. Now at first we'll understand what are the energies that is being converted from one form to another. The most important energy conversions I'm just discussing at first, that is the electrical energy. The electrical energy is converted to mechanical energy. The electrical energy is converted to mechanical energy by the motors or by the machines which needs the electricity. Suppose there are various kind of machines are there. Suppose if I'm taking the example of Xerox machine. Xerox machine can only work whenever you are supplying the electricity, and that's why the Xerox machine can do the Xerox, right? It needs the electricity. Even there are different kind of motors are available: DC motors, AC motors, right? Induction motors. There are different kind of motors are available. Whenever you will supply the electrical energy, they will start to rotate. Suppose the water pump, in that case we are supplying the electrical energy, so that's why the water pump works, start rotating. There is a wheel, or you can say there is a shaft which rotates, and that's why we can use them to pump the water. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You can search in the YouTube also how the water
Yes,
pump
sir.
works. Yeah, you can search in the YouTube that how the water pump
Yes, sir.
works. They will just
Yes,
show you
sir.
in a video that how the electrical motor works. Okay, don't try to
Yes,
understand
sir.
the, yeah,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Don't try to understand the basic principle that in working of the motor. The principle you will not understand at this point of time. Just try to understand the use
Yes,
of the
sir.
motor, where the motors are used, where the different kind of machines are used, which needs the electricity to operate. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Someone is talking. Nonuka, Hordiki, mute yourself. Okay, now this is the first example. Now, with the help of the electricity, we can convert it to the heat energy as well. The electrical energy can be converted to the heat energy with the help of the toaster, or you can say the heater, right? Or you can say the electric kettle, right? You are using the electric kettle, right? Everyone uses the electric kettle at their home. So where we have to supply the electricity, that's why the electric kettle can boil the water, or it can supply the heat energy to the liquid substance that we have poured in that, right? Now we can say that we can say that the electrical energy that can be converted to the chemical energy. How we are converting the electrical energy to chemical energy? Do you have anything in your mind? Any idea how the electrical
Yes,
energy is
sir.
how the electrical energy is converted to chemical energy? That is the charging of a battery. Whenever you are just charging your phone, right? So in that case, you are using the electricity to charge your phone. Or suppose you are charging your power bank. In that case also, you are using the electricity to charge your power bank. So in this case, we are using the electrical energy, and whenever we are charging the substance, it is converted to chemical energy, right?
Yes, sir.
Now the electrical energy can be converted to sound energy. How it is converted to sound energy? How it is converted to sound energy, everyone? Oh, no, ka. How the electrical energy is converted to sound energy? Suppose we are using the speaker or the home theaters. So in that case, wait, the sound energy should be written over there. By mistake, I have written on the arrow. It should be written after that. That is the sound energy. With the help of the speaker or with the help of the FM radios, in that case, we are using the electrical energy to produce the sound energy. Or suppose in your home, suppose there are some home theaters, some big size speakers, right? The sound boxes are there, and who are being operated on electrical energy, and they are producing the sound energy, right? Now this electrical
Yes,
energy
sir.
can be converted to light energy. How the electrical energy is converted to light energy? With the help of the light bulb. Whenever we are just switching on the light bulb, in this case we are using the electrical energy, and that's why the bulb glows. So it is converted to the light energy. The examples can be taken as a bulb, tube light, anything. Okay, up to that much, whether it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
I understand, it is clear. Now after that, we are moving to understand the chemical energy, the conversion of chemical energy. The chemical energy, that means the energy stored in different kind of fuels, or the energy stored in the food, or the energy stored in a battery, right? Any kind of chemicals it can be. Even the wax is also treated as a chemical. So in this case, the chemical energy can be converted to the heat energy. How? The chemical energy can be converted to the heat energy. By how? Wait, I have just written the heat energy over there. The heat energy should be written after the arrow. So it is converted to the heat energy by the burning of the candle, right? Whenever the candle is burned, so in that case it is producing some of the heat energy. Burning of candle. Otherwise you can take the example as LPG. Whenever you are just burning the LPG, you are getting the heat energy, the gas I'm talking about. Okay. Now the chemical
Okay, sir.
energy, yes, the chemical energy in this case, it can be converted to the sound energy plus heat energy plus light energy. Do you know any such example where this chemical energy can be converted to sound energy, heat energy, light energy? Where we get that? Whenever we are burning the firecrackers. Okay, the burning of
Sound right.
firecrackers, ER should be there. The burning of the firecrackers, or you can say bomb, right? Whenever the bomb, who is that? Now, in the case of firecrackers or in the case of bomb, we are converting the chemical energy into sound energy. It is producing the heat and the light energy. Suppose there is a bomb blast, suppose at a particular area. So obviously, after the blasting of the bomb, it is producing the sound, it is producing a lot of heat and some small amount of light as well, right? Now, this chemical energy can be converted to electrical energy. Okay, this chemical energy can be converted to the electrical energy by the battery, our phone's battery. Now at this point of time my phone is not being charged, but I'm operating my phone, so I can operate that with the help of the battery. So the stored chemical energy in the battery, it is converted to the electrical energy, and that's why I'm able to use the phone. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, whether the chemical energy can also be converted in some other forms, whether the chemical energy can be converted to light energy,
Sir, don't know.
you can say that the oil lamp or the candle, with the help of the oil lamp or with the help of the candle, we can convert the chemical energy into the light energy. Because in the case of oil lamp, we are using the kerosene oil, and whenever it is burned in presence of oxygen, we are getting some small amount of light energy. In the rural areas, actually this kind of things are used whenever there is no electricity. Okay, so at this point of time I'm just ending this class. Okay. You should have the next
Yes,
class,
sir.
right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you so
Yes,
much,
sir.
everyone.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
See
you.
you next time.
Bye bye.